This is IGN. MrBeast may be big on YouTube, but his Prime Video show Beast Games is a bust. This is your IGN review of Beast Games by Chase Hutchinson. Jimmy MrBeast Donaldson didn't become the biggest YouTuber in the world because of charisma, cleverness, or creativity. The new Prime Video series Beast Games makes it abundantly clear he has none of these qualities. The creator is trying to translate the style, stunts, and back-patting generosity of his YouTube channel to a longer-form project, but the results, which involve him vamping along while 1,000 contestants compete in so-so games for a grand prize of $5 million, prove his near ubiquity online is merely a triumph of spectacle. Beast Games resembles a MrBeast video in how it relies on constant reminders that what you're watching is wild, when in reality it's almost entirely wearisome. The MrBeast formula involves frying attention spans by throwing plenty of annoyingly loud yet empty escalations at the viewer. The same is true of the way Beast Games hits you over the head with refreshers about what's unfolding right in front of your eyes, as contestants rally together to shoot a ball into a giant cup. The first two episodes are completely averse to the kind of tension that better reality competitions earn by, say, letting us get to know their contestants and/or not hopping from shot to shot and scene to scene with the energy of a teenager downing their first Red Bull. One of Donaldson's YouTube breakthroughs involved a 17-hour marathon in which he recited the name Logan Paul 100,000 times, establishing a pattern that carries over to Beast Games, doing the most in terms of volume while doing the least when it comes to actual entertainment value. It all feels eerily similar to when Donaldson recreated Netflix's Squid Game for a 2021 video, missing the entire point of the dystopian series and instead positioning the prospect of desperate people pitted against each other as something aspirational. But as he assures us ad nauseum, Beast Games takes that concept and blows it up to a tremendous scale, tastelessly allowing us to see greater numbers of real people crying about the millions of dollars they're losing. It's a shallow series best suited to existing MrBeast fans, reality show completionists, or people looking for background noise while they scroll on their phones. Beast Games isn't just surprisingly dull, it's also almost entirely devoid of anything to get invested in. The spread of games is vast. They include contestants trying to convince their teammates to eliminate themselves and a block stacking challenge, but they all prioritize breadth over depth. The ones that could be more psychologically tense have no weight, passing with breakneck speed so we can get to the next one and then the next one and so on. They all feel like they were made up in 5 minutes, and there's nothing memorable about them aside from how they steal the iconography and callousness of Squid Game. And now to Beast Games' biggest problem, MrBeast himself. Donaldson's entire persona and approach to creating content may have cracked the code for generating record-setting YouTube views, but that doesn't translate to TV. He just isn't funny enough to carry a show like this. Everything he does and says sounds like he's trying to sell you something rather than genuinely amuse you. If there were anyone else at the center of Beast Games, then it might be more engaging. Instead, what we have is a strange, woefully overstretched recreation of his YouTube videos and Donaldson chiming in with what he seems to think is witty commentary. In reality, it can largely be boiled down to endless variations of, "Can you believe that just happened?" Beast Games is a reality show that tries and fails to translate the style of MrBeast's popular YouTube videos to a longer-form reality show. It's largely dull and without much of anything to get invested in, relying on constantly shouting at us about the stakes while frenetic editing slices everything to pieces. It's about what you'd expect from an ever-hustling spectacle merchant like MrBeast, but that only makes it all the more exhausting to take in. Beast Games' IGN score? 2. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest Beast Games updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.